The Minister of Electricity, Dr Ramakgopa, accompanied by MEC for Finance, Economic Development and Environmental Affairs, Honorable Mlungisi Mvoko, Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality Executive Mayor, Councillor Gary van Niekerk, and other leaders visited Dedisa Peaking Power Station today as part of his 2 days outreach program. The purpose of this visit was to seek solutions that would assist reduce the intensity of load shedding. The power station is a 335 megawatts greenfield open cycle gas turbine power plant that has been operational since July 2016 as an energy generating facility. Minister Ramakgopa sheds light on what was discussed in today's briefing with the board members of Dedisa.
The conversations really were multifold. So you know that these pickers, they use diesel as their fuel source, and diesel is the most expensive fuel source. And I'm sure you have seen it with the latest tariff increases. It means that the more we draw on the diesel, the greater the burden we are placing on the end consumer, and it's got implications on the tariff structure. So it's important that we are able to provide a degree of relief to the end consumer, but simultaneously are able to protect the grid. So the conversations were largely about trying to understand the appetite of the operators to ensure that we convert from diesel as a fuel source to gas. So we have had those conversations and we are subjecting them to a further discussion. In that way, we are able to achieve a number of things. One, we know that gas is significantly cheaper than diesel, almost 50% cheaper, uses less water. As you know, that water is one of the key ingredients in the generation of electricity, but also the possibility of improving the load factor. By that I mean the power station being available all the time, helping us to resolve load shedding, not just during peak periods, but throughout the day. So those are the conversations we're having with the team. So I'm confident that in the very near future we'll be able to come out and say what are some of the additional generating capacity. Remember that what we are doing here, we are searching for the additional megawatts. We are in search of additional megawatts outside peaking to ensure that we put load shedding behind us. So I'm confident that with the discussions that we have had, the technical teams will be able to come with an enduring solution in a few weeks' time, and that will be part of the package that will be announcing to the country on what are the additional measures we are taking on new generation, in addition to what we are doing on renewables, to ensure that we are able to achieve energy security and resolve load shedding.
What the power station does, that even should there be a total blackout, this is the power station we will be relying on to drive essential services as well. It actually reduces one stage of load shedding as well. So the good news is that we heard today from the minister is that the minister is not coming here on a sightseeing tour. He's coming here to come and give us deliverables and deliverables that will action by the end of this month. He's just committed that by the end of this month we should have exact timelines as to our gas turbine, for example, that will be recommissioned, and that will bring another extra, I think it's 40 megawatts onto the grid. That will certainly help our industries, our local industries, our local OEMs, specifically our component manufacturers, and those are the main drivers of our economy here in Nelson Mandela Bay. It's those industries that we need to assist, because in the end it's them that helps us with our unemployment rate to lower our unemployment rate in this metro.